my younger brother, and I'm telling them, oh, he has football practice by 2 p.m. and you're telling me that school runs from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. What kind of, are you running a bar? Are you running a club? What kind of 24 hours round the clock teaching is that? How many hours does he get to rest and refresh? And it's not like you're letting them talk. You are bombarding them with several pages of curriculum details that have not been changed since 1960. Teacher Washington. Now so then they do. So we keep children in schools for ridiculous amounts of hours. And then when it's even time to play, they don't even let these children play. They don't let them play. How many minutes is break? 30 minutes from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and their break is only 30 minutes. And then you want them to come to school the next day and listen to you because you know what? I don't even blame the teachers. I blame the systems. It's ridiculous. I don't see any reason why schools should run from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And mind you, most of these kids are coming from low income homes. So when they go home, they might not even see food to eat. They drink garri, they drink granuts. Most of them even stay alone. Yes, most of these children, where do they stay? Under bridges. They squat with an auntie that is beating them. They squat with parents that are angry. They stay with parents that are angry. So they are the toy. They are the scapegoats. If daddy shout at mommy, they are the scapegoats. If mommy is angry at daddy, they are the scapegoats. And then you keep these children from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. because you're teaching what exactly. And then when exam comes, you don't want them to write what they know. You want them to write what is in the notes. And then you will now be surprised when they've grown up and you ask them, can't you think for yourself? Did you allow them think for themselves? You that is teaching. Okay, let me reduce my voice. Did you allow them think for themselves when you were teaching? Because when John wrote what he knew, you said, John, don't write what you think, write what I taught you. And John gave you word for word and you gave him A. But Peter wrote what he knew and you wrote D. Don't try this again. Auntie Cynthia. Anyways, I'm not even going to blame Auntie Cynthia. The school curriculums need to be visited. They need to be visited. Because if these boys don't play their ball, they need to put that energy, that jiggy, allow them. If they fall, no worry, it's not poto. They will wash their uniform now. Don't just wash it for them. Say they will fall, they will get up. They will wound, they'll be fine. So allow these children play. Allow the girls get creative. If the girls want to play football, allow the energy to be used. Because no child just wakes up one morning and just thinks about thoughts. That's how innocent children can be. In case you do not know. In case you it's all these restrictions. So now this child is isolated. This child isn't among a group of people, but this child is very isolated now. So the next thing he thinks about is he will self-destruct. Even our phones just stay and just get virus. How much more human beings? How much more children? So he will self-destruct by default. He will now start pinching his seatmates because he needs something or she needs something. He will use razor. Like that is not, he will use razor. Fight will even start. You wonder, what caused this fight? This thing is not supposed to make them fight, but that energy is burning inside. You know when pressure pots they boil beans, it boil. If you open them, you just. So he's looking for any outlet, any small outlet, a small slap that would have been played now. This child has taken a huge offense and they've started fighting. Tell me, if they've been on the football pitch for 2 hours, they will not even have strength to fight because they'll be too busy gisting about what happened on the football pitch and if Ronaldo or Messi is the better one. And they will be gisting, if Liverpool is fighting. You see? So these school curriculums need to be visited. I don't know why we have left it. It's stagnant. I'm sure what I learned in GSS 1 is still what they're teaching them in GSS 1. And you want us to think progressively. And when we don't do your very nasty, unprogressive assignments, you give us a D. And you say, I will not give you 30 marks. I'm going to chop that 30 marks. Swallow it with okra. Put it in your mouth. We don't need it. Because doing assignments that are not progressive, it dulls your brain. No, I'm telling you. Because you would not. Our brain needs to seek things. It needs to seek new things, new ways to solve tasks, new ways to go about things. And then you are you are doing an assignment that can be gotten on Google. You're just you're just doing it, you're just doing copy and paste. Your brain is not working and your brain is dull. And when we're adults, we now have to start rewiring that brain. It's like engine that the plug is not good. You go they drag. So let's listen to our children. Let's give them that freedom of creation. You see cities and countries where they give their children freedom of creation. How are they doing? That's your assignment though. Go and find out countries that let the children have freedom of expression, freedom of creation. Go and check. Go and check their vocational rates. This one at 25 is when you're learning to do shoe. At 30 is when you're learning to do shoe. There is nothing wrong though. It's not the citizens' fault though. It's just the way the country is designed. I'm telling you. You now want to be stressing your brain at that time. You will find it hard because you're not used to progressive tasks. So anything that is not easy at the first jump, your brain just shuts down. So you have to recognize it now and start working at it. So this is what school does to us. And when you come back, you can't even gist with your siblings because everybody is tired. And the small strength we have, we now want to catch up on social trends. And then the siblings are strangers. And then every morning you're passing your house like it's a hallway. House that you're meant to be a habitant of. You're now a passenger. Then schools you're meant to pass. That is now your habitat. Do you see how even the school hours even destroy the way we love in an African home? Do you see the way it is? Because we don't even have enough time to spend with each other. The small time we have to spend with each other, we use to rest and reset. And in the morning, we start our daily work. And we just fly to school or fly to work. So please, curriculums need to be revisited though. And if you see any child, like I said before, if you're opportune to be with any child, give them a progressive task, give them a progressive game. Maybe that's small thing. Those small, you may think it's small, but you may do it every time you see the child, and somehow you can help sharpen the intellect of that child and yourself. So, how were your school hours like? Did you even have time to come back and read? Did you even have time to come back and wash your uniform? Because most of us that didn't grow up with washing machines, we had to wash our uniform. So imagine squeezing in your chores and still trying to read and still trying to get A. Because if you don't pass, you will repeat. And a low-income household does not have money to pay for double school fees, so they go one you put safe. So let's try in the little ways we can. Let's try in the little ways we can. And the Lord will help us, honestly. And as always, Jisike.